welcome back to another edition of Gargoyle's Den Diecast. This is Gargoyle, and today we're going to be working on the September Dibs Cars of the 70s challenge. And for that, I have chosen this car. It's a 1970 Plymouth RoadRunner. Pretty basic. Gonna make a muscle car, of course. Imagine that. I'm debating whether to put a motor coming out of the hood or not. I am going to use the same wheels, but I am going to paint them and color the rims different. Reason being is because they're really skinny wheels, and all the wheels that I have are a lot thicker, and yeah, it would require quite a bit of modification in order to make them work. But I can make these work just by cleaning them up and repainting them. They'll look alright. And then we'll put a decal or two on here as well. And I haven't decided on the color of the paint yet, so let's go ahead and get it apart and get started. As you can see, there's dimples, so you don't have to use a shielded drilling to do it, but I do anyway, just because it's so much easier. These in the Sept degreaser. Well, this can might as well go in the Sept degreaser too. And there we go. And we'll go ahead and file these flat and take them over to the drill press and drill them out for the new screws, and then on to the regurgitation juice. Stay tuned. Alright, here we are back from the regurgitation juice. Got most of it off. I'm going to do a little bit of wire brushing, get the rest of it off, and get this all polished up. Let's see how things in here are going. Look, there's a lot to clean here. Here's the most important thing. Oops. That's going to clean up beautifully. And of course the base. The reason I toss the base in there, for those that don't realize it, the Sept degreaser is a great paint remover. Notice all that orange that was around the wheels is all gone. So now all I gotta do is find Molotov chrome that I want in order to have my chrome rims. Of course I'm gonna have chrome rims, it's a hot rod. Okay, all those are good to go. I'm going to rinse these off in some tap water real quick. Back momentarily. And last, most importantly, the reason I say that is because I don't have another one of these windows. So whatever this one is, we gotta make it work. It's a little scratched up, but yeah, I think we can revive it. A little bit of light sanding, some gauzy. Gauzy saves everything. This is 2000 grit wet dry sandpaper. We'll go rinse it off in water again, and then we will take it for a swim in the gauzy. Gauzy, you want to mix it up and not shake it. When you shake it, you can create a bunch of bubbles and get them on your glass. Nobody's got time for that. You just slowly mix it. And when you open it, there'll be a few bubbles on the top. You just pop them. That way they don't end up on your glass. There you got a big bubble right there. There you go. Grab a glass somewhere that you're not worried about it getting coated. Not worried about that front end because yeah, it's just a plastic support piece. Close up so no dust bunnies get to it. Back to where we were. We're ready for this guy. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Now you gotta come up with color for it. Alright, I'm back from paint. But before we reveal the paint, we need to do some chroming on these bumpers here. Beautimous. Of course, that doesn't need anything. See how our glass came out. Beautiful. Looks brand new. And as you can see, I didn't cut out the motor and put a motor sticking through the hood. I thought about it, but I didn't do it. So there we are. That's what I came up with. Oh, you want to see the body? Well, you're gonna have to wait till the reveal for that. So be back in just a minute. And this is what I ended up coming up with. I hope you guys like it. Wife came up with the idea of the pink stripe, and I thought it went well with it, so I went with it. Typical Warner Brothers RoadRunner. You know, a lot of the time in the 70s. And hopefully some of you guys remember this, but my stepdad, he had a car from the 70s. It was an old Rambler Scrambler. And on the rear trunk lid, he'd taken, there's a big white circle painted, and in that white circle he had painted a picture of the Tasmanian Devil holding the RoadRunner in his hand. And those kind of little, you know, artsy things were popular on, you know, low budget cars, etc. You know, way to dress up your car. But I always loved that, so I kind of did an ode to it in this build by putting the RoadRunner there on the rear deck lid as well. So that's to my stepdad, Steve. But yeah, I hope you guys liked it. If so, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content to come. Thank you. Bye now.